Hello everyone, it's Hanny. There were a lot of people, no, not a lot of people, there were a few people who asked me how I make my inches, and where I look for pictures of, what do I do with them, how do I do it. So I thought, well, let's make a short video about that. What I have is this little, well, it was an old agenda, I think, something like that. And there is where I keep my inches in. And I'm participating now in a challenge every Inchy Monday, or every Monday Inchy, every Inchy Monday, I think. I always forget that. Well, I put the link in the description below on YouTube. Every Inchy Monday it is, yes. Yeah. And, well, like I said, I will put a link in the description. And, well, they have, the first one was in January, the first week. I don't know the date. For January the 4th. The prompt was Once Upon a Time, and the second one was an owl, and a pussycat, and books, movie, ferry, witch, and train. And today we had, it's Monday today, we had airplane. And what I did, I have a template. And when I have a piece of paper like this, well, I use this template to draw the little squares on it so I know where to put them on the page and where I put the holes. And every Inchy Monday, well, they give all the prompts for the whole year, so I know in advance what prompt will be. Next week it will be, where am I? Next week it will be star, March the 8th. And well, what I do sometimes is search in magazines, postage stamps, playing cards, whatever I find where pictures are on it. Well, I have another template, this one, or two templates. That's this one, this is an Inchy. So I know when I have to cut a little piece of paper. Where do I have paper? Well, here, for example. Well, I just draw around it like that, and then I can cut it out, and then I have an Inchy. I made this Inchy of this template. Well, in the beginning, I just measured 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch. Ah, there are books over here. My desk is full again. Well, I will put them there. Well, this is 1 inch and 1 inch. And that's 1 inch. And that's 1 inch, of course. So that's an Inchy. Just make something on a little square. I could make one. Like I said, I will cut or draw around my template, just like that. So I can cut my Inchy where I can work on like this. Just measure it. Oh, that's an inch. That's an inch. And it's okay. So this is an inch by an inch by an inch. And when I look for, I'm going to make something on that. And when I'm looking for something in magazines or postage stamps, I have the cutout where I cut this square out. Well, if I want to do something, well, a bird, well, I can get a bird stamp and just see if it fits like this. Well, it could. Or when I have a butterfly, here I have butterflies. This is a butterfly. I can measure, see. Oh, that would be nice. So this one should be very easy now. I could glue it on there, just like that. And I have my Inchie. And I sometimes look in magazines. Here I have a happiness. Well, if I want to have an angel or something like that, I could use this one. So I can look through the little window which magazines or which pictures, something like this, fits on a Inchie. So I sometimes, this is a bit too big, it could, and this could too, and this could. So I can search on the page what I can use to make an Inchie. This is a bit too big, or not. That's all up to the artist. Well, and when I find something I think I want to use, well, I just cut it out, or I do it, well, here's a little angel. I could do it this way. So I get my pencil. Where is my pencil? Like that. Then I just draw around it very softly this way, so I know where to cut. See, I cut it out then, and then I glue it on my little piece of cardboard, and then I have an Inchie. So that's one way to do it. A friend of mine, she makes Inchies too. Well, she has a little piece of paper. I will get a piece of paper, a little piece of paper, and she draws. I think she draws an Inchie first, like so, and then she draws a little flower on it of whatever she wants to draw, and color it. So then you have an Inchie too. You can leave it that way, and you can cut it out and glue it on a piece of cardstock, of craft paper or whatever. So that's a way to make an Inchie. And you can make a little collage if you want to. A very little tiny collage. Maybe I have some scraps. If you want to make a little collage. With little pieces. Well, let's make one. And you can make an Inchie yeah, that fits. From a masterboard, if you have a masterboard like this, well, it's collaged a bit, but you can cut an Inchie out of that, so you already have a collage then. And that's more easier when you collage on a bigger piece and then cut an Inchie out. So I will but I like this too, to collage on a little Inchie. To be honest, I never did that before. Something like that. And another piece. Just a little scrap. Here's another piece. That's a piece of deli paper, which I coffee dyed with lace. Well, a little piece over there. A very tiny piece. Could use this too. Pieces with very tiny thingies on it. Well, they are the best. Just have to have a little tiny collage piece. Well, whatever. It's not so important. So I collaged a little Inchie, cutting the excess off. I made a video before, years ago, in which I explain how I make Inchies too. I was busy with mixed media morsels from Cat Hand, and she had a picture or a prompt where she, well, to make Inchies on a page. I remember that now. So I will glue this little guy on. So now I have collaged an Inchie. And I could write a little tiny word on it, or glue a little tiny, no, that's not, So this is an Inchie. And you can glue that on a tag or something like that. Something like that. Glue it on a tag or on here. I like this. I want to make more of those. So that's a way to make an Inchie. And I have here I have all kinds of here a little playing card like that too, or only the heart. Here I have a flower. I could use this flower or this flower. Here I have a little picture of 3 little children. Well, that's nice too. So, yeah. What else can I tell? And you could glue a little rhinestone on it if you want to. Glue a little flower on it. Well, it's just like a tag or a journaling card, but then little. Do I have more ideas? I don't know. Here I have an old photograph, an old picture. You could use that. Well, that's it, I think. Well, and you could glue it on a page too. Well, it doesn't fit in this series, so I don't do it. I don't glue it in here, but I could glue it in something like that. But like I said, you can use it in a journal page, a tag, whatever. I could glue a little paper clip behind it if I want to. I'm just looking for, could I use this? Could do a frame around it, or this one. These are cut out. Could do a little frame around it when I glue it on something. And I can glue it on a paper clip, like I said. Here I have a paper clip. Well, it's a bit too tiny for a little paper clip. So, well, you could make it a little bigger, just to cut a little book page, a piece. I have a few here. Well, these are too small. Could glue it on here. Or on this one. Could use this one. And glue it on here. And you have a sort of faux postage stamp. I don't know where the little book is I have from my mixed media morsels, but I will put the link in the description below, because I have little stamps too, and I have a few stamps. Oh, where do I have them? I have to look. Oh, here they are. These are stamps I stamped on paper, on different kinds of paper, And these are Inchies stamps. I can stamp these on Inchies. Where is my... You see? It's an Inchie stamp. It's exactly an inch by an inch by an inch. So that's a very easy way to make an Inchie. And that's the way I made an Inchie on the page, on the little journal page of my mixed media morsels book journal. So I don't have the little journal here. I have it downstairs. Well, one moment, I will get it for you. So here I have the little book, Mixed Media Morsels. That was in 2000, I'm not sure which year. And there is one page here. Here is my Inchie page. Am I in frame? Yeah. Here I made 15 little Inchies. And how I did that, how I made them, well, with those stamps. And I made a video of that, so I will put that below the link. So if you're curious, you can watch that video too, if you want to. So, well, maybe there are a lot of other ways to make an Inchie, but that's the way I do it. And like I said, this template, I recommend make a template like this. Cut your Inchie out. Use this one to cut other Inchies out, and use this one, well, to search for pictures, well, to look, or to do it that way. You can make an Inchie that way too. I did it this way, but you can make it this way too. You have an Inchie too when you do it this way. So well, I don't know what to tell more. So I hope I answered your questions, and I hope you like this video. And if you have more questions, if you want to know something more, please leave a comment, ask me, and I will try to answer if I know the answer. So, well, thank you for watching. Bye bye.